Hey there, it's Mary Sheila from Occidental Nutrition, and I love summer and I love summer produce, and I bet you do too. And you know, when summertime comes, we might have lots of these zucchinis. And sometimes you run out of things that you can do with your zucchinis. So I want to show you one of my favorite things to do with zucchinis, which is make fritters. Oh, they are so delicious. And if you also have tomatoes, they pair perfectly with tomatoes. There's lots of ways you can make a fritter. And I will admit that my husband's fritters are usually better than mine. So I'm gonna try to get him on here making fritters too. But I don't think I do too bad on that. So one of my favorite things about making fritters is it's a great way to use up those big guys that you're like, oh my gosh, how did this get so big? So what you want to do is you want to grate your zucchini. So if you have a food processor or just a grater, I have one right here that I am going to use. I know most people don't have these, but some of you do. This is a really nice Salad Master grater. So I'm just gonna use that because it just makes it so quick and easy. I am going to be mindful of the seeds in the middle of this, and honestly I could probably just use this one for this because it's pretty big, but I'm just going to go ahead and grate the zucchini until I get to the seeds. So you could do this with a smaller one too, and you know, whatever kind of grater you're using, you could just kind of grate the sides and keep moving around so that you don't have, you're not using the seeds. So when I get to the seeds, which I'm just about there, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna just hold it from the outside and grate it so that I'm not getting all the seeds. And I do the same thing when I cook the zucchini. I usually cut it open and kind of grab the seeds out. And that's just because the seeds, number one, they can be higher in lectins. So if you're kind of sensitive to seeds and lectins, that's where a lot of the lectins are going to be there and in the skin. And it's just a little bit soggy. So even if I was going to roast my zucchini pieces, anything like that, they're just going to end up being a little soggy, and it might not be that great of a flavor. So I'm just getting rid of the part that has slightly different texture. Okay, so look at that, actually made a lot. So I would say this is about 3 cups of zucchini just from that one zucchini. So I don't even need to touch those ones. So I still have a lot. I'm going to now add my other ingredients in here. So the first thing I'm going to add is about 3 tablespoons. So 3 cups, 3 tablespoons of a gluten-free flour. I like to use, I guess heaping tablespoons. I like to use Pamela's baking and pancake mix. For no other reason than it's just like really versatile. I've always made like gluten-free pancakes when my daughter was little and had sleepovers. I don't even think the kids knew that. They probably wouldn't have liked it. But that's how I do it. So this is kind of drying it out. I'm just adding my flour in first. Then I'm gonna add about 3/4 of a cup of cheese. And now it doesn't completely matter what kind of cheese you use, but this is a combination of Gruyere cheese and Parmesan. Sometimes I like a good sharp cheddar too. So there's that in there. And you know, sometimes you can even mix with your hand just a little bit just to get it all mixed in there. Well, since it's kind of a small bowl, I wanted to use this pretty ceramic bowl. Okay, and then I'm going to add also an egg and a little mayo. Like I need to add some liquids to help everything to bind. All right, I wanted to add one other thing, and that is some onion. And again, I can cut this, but I might actually just bring my little grater back. I guess it's kind of a big grater. And add this onion, and I'm going to actually, I still have the root end, so I'm just going to hold that, and I'm just going to grate some onion in. That'll give it a really nice flavor, which will be delicious. So maybe about 1/4 cup of grated onion. I'm also gonna add a little bit of parsley in there too, probably about a 1/4 cup. And I just have some stems. I'm just gonna chop those up nice and fine and throw those in there too. Oh yeah. Parsley is going to add a nice flavor. And then I'm going to just mix that all up. I've got lots of different flavors. Now would be a good time to put a little salt in there. I got the cheese, so I've got a little salty flavor going on. Now I really want to bind it together. So I'm going to use 2 things to bind it. Now, like I mentioned, I have 2 different kinds of cheese. Sometimes if you have like a soft cheese, like a goat cheese or a feta, that's really nice too. I do not have that. So I'm going to actually add a little mayo. Now I want to just make a distinction about this mayo. This is actually an avocado oil mayo. I'm really trying to keep the seed oils out of my diet as much as possible. And I'll talk more about that. So make sure you subscribe and click on the notifications, because seed oils are really inflammatory on a cellular level. And actually I was just listening to one of the doctors that I follow, and he was talking about how seed oils are actually contain something in them that can act almost like THC acts and gives us the munchies. Yikes. That's why it really is true that like you can't eat just one chip or whatever. It's not just the sugar, salt, and fat, but it's probably the oil too. So that's a little scary. And you know, things happen in our body when they start affecting our cells at a cellular level. So, you know, we really want to pay attention to that. Okay, I'm also going to put an egg in here, which is great. I'm adding a little protein, and the egg is going to act like a binder. So these are nice farm fresh eggs too from a neighbor. Yay. And I'm just going to mix this all together. And that is like voila. So the majority of this is my zucchini. And I've got 3 tablespoons of a gluten-free flour. And then I've got a heaping tablespoon of mayo, and 3/4 cup of cheese, and a 1/4 cup of a grated onion, a little salt, and voila, we have action. So now I kind of had this going a little before, so it's a little hot. Move this back over. And now when I, like my salad master, that is something that I keep out. I don't put it away because it would be such a pain to take it in and out. So I find a space on my counter to keep it out because I use it so much for grating stuff. I like to use a very old and decrepit ice cream scoop for these, just to make nice circles. So now I'm going to use my oil. So, you know, even with your oils, you can use like an animal fat if you had like duck fat or goose fat or something like that. Or I would say an avocado or olive oil would be best to use in this. I'm going to use a little avocado oil and just lay that down in my pan. And then let it get mixed up. So it is kind of like frying in a way, you know, but not with a whole lot of oil. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab my dough, my batter, and I'll flatten it out when it gets there, but sometimes it's nice to make a nice circle. So using something like this one is on its last legs, and then I'm just going to push it down so that it, you know, I don't want it to be too thick in the middle so it won't cook very even. So I'm just going to push it down. I have a nice circle. I don't know if you could see that. Let me see. Well, not totally, but that's okay. Just trust me on this one. I'll bring the camera over. So I just fill up my little scoop, and then I'm just going to push it down a little bit just to make a nice circle, flatten the circle a little bit. I bet you can hear that sizzle. And I'm going to do another one. So I'm going to make 3. I'm not going to overcrowd them. I'm not going to be trying to be too quick with everything. Oh yes, look at that sizzle. Beautiful. Look at this gorgeousness. Oh my gosh. I love summer. I love summer, I love summer, I love summer. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to take my tomatoes and just slice them because they're gonna go over the top. OMG, these tomatoes are so beautiful. They're dry farmed, barely watered, so it's gonna make them extra sweet. So I'm just gonna plate them like that. I'm gonna add a little bit of sliced basil to go on top. So I'm just gonna take the leaves and lay them down all going the same direction. And I am going to then just roll them up a little bit and just very thinly slice them. So I'll have nice little slivers. Go as thin as I can. Perfect. And then I'm gonna layer my tomatoes with the basil. And I'm going to do a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and a little bit of balsamic. Oh yes. And that is going to be paired with my fritters. And I'm going to flip up my fritters. Oh yeah. So I'm just going to show you how simple and quick and easy you can make these. So I'm going to put the fritter on my plate. So I put the fritter on my plate. These ones I'm not quite ready to assemble. I'm just going to throw it here so it's on a tray, but it's on a little rack, so it needs to drip it all. I can certainly get some more on there. Okay, I have my fritter on my plate. At this point, you can simply put the tomato on top. Avocado would be delicious too if you had it. I'm gonna be real honest, I love a little bit of mayo smeared on there first, just because it's so creamy and delicious. So I'm gonna put a little mayo on there, and then I'm gonna throw my tomato on top. I might even put two, maybe a little guy also. I can also throw just a little splash of arugula, yum. And I might even, just for flavor's sake, since I threw the arugula on there, just put a little spritz of lemon on there. And voila, I have this gorgeous fritter, zucchini fritter, so delicious. I'm gonna just taste it with the tomato. And the tomato, remember, has a little bit of vinegar, so that's gonna add a nice acid. Probably need a knife, but you know, just gonna do it anyway. Winning. Sorry. Oh my God. I think I'm catching up to my husband in flavor. That's pretty darn good. I'm actually just gonna taste the fritter just to see how it compares to his. I think he's gonna love it too. So there you have it. 3 cups of zucchini, 3/4 cup of cheese, tablespoon of mayo, 1 egg, 3 tablespoons of a gluten-free flour, pinch of salt, a little parsley. If you had some red pepper, you could dice that. 1/4 cup of grated onion. Amazing flavor. It's gonna make me about 7 fritters. Probably I could even do 8, so nice amount. It's an amazing appetizer, amazing side dish, but it's so good and so much fun to use up your zucchini. So I hope you liked it. Please subscribe, click on the bell for notifications, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.